All right, Bradie, we've made it to Brandon, Manitoba. It has been roughly 9.5 hours of driving from Thunder Bay. But what a great drive out of Ontario. And then, boy, you really know when you hit Manitoba. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike. This is Bradie. We are making our way across Canada from Toronto to Victoria, BC. And we're stopping at all kinds of places along the way doing shows just like this. Today, we're at Section 6.
Section 6.
I can say it. I'm a professional broadcaster.
Section 6, and we're in their lovely tap room and brewery.
Help me say it.
Section 6.
Thank you very much, Bradie. It's been a long day of driving. Actually, we should kind of recap some of that because
let's do it.
Last night we made our way to Thunder Bay from Sault Ste. Marie, which was, the most incredible drive in Ontario I have ever been on. If you have never done that trip, oh my gosh.
Get in the car now and just go.
Go. Yeah,
the weather's great. Beautiful. Yeah. Go. Go this weekend if you're watching this.
We saw waterfalls. We saw, wildlife.
Now we've seen so many things it's hard to even to list them all. What are the 3 top things that you've seen on this drive since we left Toronto?
The 3 top things that I have seen.
From Toronto to Brandon, Manitoba.
Okay. Well, the approach to Sault Ste. Marie was absolutely stunning. Some of the most amazing scenery. Like the vistas that you see from different points. The approach onto Lake Superior, which is incredible. That would definitely be one. Secondly, meeting a bunch of great friends like we did here in Brandon tonight in Sault Ste. Marie. That was great. But from Sault Ste. Marie to Thunder Bay was some of the most spectacular scenery. So we actually climbed rapids just outside of Algoma. An absolutely beautiful spot. If you get a chance between those 2 destinations, those 2 points, definitely make the stop. There's a beautiful path and parking. We made our way up to the top of the rapids, and we'll show you some of that footage now.
So we spent about an hour there on a very long driving day. So it shows you how much we loved it. I couldn't even drag you out of there.
No, it was incredible. I would have camped there if it was possible. And then on to Thunder Bay, which we arrived just as the lights sort of started to disappear from the sky.
I watched the sunset on the water while we were driving in. That you can't get a better picture than that.
By the way, I had an amazing sub last night. That was incredible in Thunder Bay. It's called Subdivisions.
Yeah, Subdivisions. You tried to get a bunch of merch from them.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it to me. So I shoplifted. Sorry about that, guys. Just kidding. By the way, I should also say thank you very much to the fine folks at Less Lethal because they were part of our experience today. LessLethal.ca, the ultimate alternative to deadly force in a time where things are kind of weird. And also, they're a heck of a lot of fun if you want to do target practice like we did today. And in fact, we also had a little bit of fun with that. We'll share that with you on the socials. Having said that, what was it between Toronto and Thunder Bay? Before we get to Brandon and our journey today.
It's Lake Superior. Lake Superior, and that entire chunk of land around Lake Superior, it takes you hours to get around Lake Superior. It's the best. The clearest blue water. I definitely know why they call it Lake Superior.
Yesterday we saw rapids.
Yeah.
We saw beach.
Mm-hmm.
We saw deep woods.
Mm-hmm.
We saw bald rock cliff.
Yeah, we seen them drilling into rocks yesterday and cutting the sides of mountains out.
You know what we saw yesterday that was wild to me?
What's that?
Washed out parts of the TransCanada Highway. We talked about potholes in Sault Ste. Marie. Then we got on the road and entire chunks of the TransCanada were gone. And you had to make your way up against the side of the rock face to get around it.
And watching the transport trucks do it after us is just terrifying.
Incredible how they do it.
Yeah. The pro drivers on 17.
But the work going on, you could see things changing right before your very eyes with these construction crews.
Yeah.
And we've seen, I think we've probably seen, 8 or 9, maybe a dozen road constructions on the way.
I would say even more, Mike. Probably 20.
Really well managed.
Yeah, very well managed.
Kind of begs the question, though. Why is there only 2 lanes on the TransCanada Highway? I think there's a lot of traffic on them at times.
Yeah.
Of course, at times, very dead as well.
Yeah, and that's probably why it stayed 2 lanes for so long. But everybody knows that Ontario is getting busier and busier. And even the outskirts of southern Ontario heading up north are starting to get very congested.
We saw the mines as we passed through Algoma.
Yeah,
that was really interesting.
Very beautiful gold mines, beautiful land. I know, like some people are like, "Oh, look at all the damage they're doing." No, it's got its own beauty, industrial beauty, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of impressive mining operations. Of course, you could see the stacks in the sky. And as we entered into Thunder Bay, you could start to see the industry there. The various elements of industry, and of course the port area. There was a large shipping container ship out in the bay when we
I would
arrived.
love to ask you a question because I would like the audience to hear it, but I just want to hear your answer because I haven't asked you yet. What did you think about our hotel last night?
Oh, this is really cool. So we pulled into Thunder Bay, and I said to Bradie, I'll be honest with you, Bradie, I don't know about our hotel for tonight. I booked it last minute. Thunder Bay was full. Every hotel was taken.
Yeah.
And so this is what we got. And I do hope that it's okay. And Bradie was okay. And then we arrived, and it was really cool.
It's one of the most beautiful buildings, and it's probably the most beautiful building in Thunder Bay. I wasn't driving around Thunder Bay looking for the most beautiful building, but I'm pretty sure I stayed in it last night.
Stuck out, yeah.
Yeah, it's the old courthouse of Thunder Bay turned into I felt like a diplomat staying there. It's not like ultra rich luxury, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's very fancy, very
and affordable, very affordable.
Yeah,
we're not balling, right?
No, I wouldn't say we are.
No,
we're not what?
We're not balling.
We're certainly not balling.
That's what the kids say nowadays.
The kids are saying that, are they? So, on that note, it was a really, really big surprise for us to show up, and then we had a good dinner in town, and we even checked out the casino.
Yeah, actually, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we were in the casino for about 14 seconds.
But it was really interesting to see what had been built there in the way of a casino in town. Yeah. So anyway, from there, Bradie, down. Today's journey, and we'll talk a little bit about where we're headed after this. On the way to Brandon, what was your impression? You had been on this journey before, but
I've been here.
The transition of what we left in Ontario and what we arrived to as we entered Manitoba.
So the transition from going around Lake Superior, leaving Thunder Bay, seeing all the rocky mountain terrain, your cell phone doesn't work. At one point yesterday, I did a calculation of how many hours my cell phone wasn't working. And it was a blessing, but unfortunately, we've got a lot of work to do while we're still on the road. And I had about probably a 5 to 6 hour gap combined without any reception. So you get reception for about 30 seconds to a minute, and it's gone again. So going from that mountainous terrain and that beautiful scenery, no cell phone footage or no cell phone data, going all the way into Manitoba, where it's like a dotted line in the map, you can definitely see exactly where the transition happens. The highway changes to a pinkish color. It goes from gray to pink. Yeah. And then you see nothing but flat.
Yeah. That's true.
The beginning of Manitoba, right at White Shells.
A straight road. I feel like I just drove a straight road from Ontario to Brandon, Manitoba.
Yeah, and I felt like The Exorcist because I was looking for the Manitoba sign, "Welcome to Manitoba," and I couldn't find it anywhere. All I seen was "Welcome to White Shells."
Bradie, you've made two really good damn points. Pardon my French.
What?
One of them is that we need to look into what's going on with cell coverage and data coverage along the highway. It doesn't seem all that safe. It's dangerous. And now navigation, of course, is really tied to what happens. I think that we really need to take a look at what's going on there. I think it would also make a difference to safety and a number of factors, especially during the winter. The second thing is, if you pointed out that that transition that we made as we came into
the infamous dotted line, as I call it,
had no sign up. We should. I think Manitoba, you need to put a nice sign between. I mean, do you not want us to know that we're in Manitoba or what?
You know when you're officially in Manitoba, and I know you know this.
When?
Is when the highway splits in half and you think you're driving on the other side of the road and you're not.
What? Okay, third good point from Bradie. What are you doing? We've had a lot of hours of driving, and now suddenly Bradie says to me, "I think you're on the wrong side of the road." And I went, "No, I think it's split. The highway's over there now."
I looked down at my phone because I finally got reception for the first time ever. And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Mike, I think you're on the other side of the road."
Now I'm in panic thinking, you know what? I was thinking about how Green Acres, remember that show?
Green
took place on a farm.
Acres is the YouTube copyright.
Yeah. Oh, well, please don't, if you don't mind. Well, too late for this episode. But that was